everyone, what's going on? It's Sal Post. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just sort this out, guys. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn, guys. Absolute pleasure to have you here with me. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you so much. How's your morning been? Have you been okay? How's everyone been? I hope everyone's been good. I hope they had a good night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Absolutely brilliant to have you guys aboard, of course. So, what's going on in the world of Manchester United? But before I start on that, please, could you kindly subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video? That would be absolutely brilliant if you guys can do that. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely. Good morning, Nita. Good morning, everyone. Let me just read out some of the guys who've been here for a little while. Big up, King. John O'Connell is not official. It's not official yet. I'm going to get into that right now. Hopefully we get there. Here we go. Hopefully, my man. Hopefully we get the here we go that we're after. That's what we hope. And good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sanjay. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Very good to see you. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Nita. Of course, yeah. Good morning, and the legend that is Mawia. How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. How are you feeling? Today is very good to have you on board. Of course, guys. Of course. Now, Manchester United and this Ugarte saga that has been going on for the last months, it seems, doesn't it? It seems like it's been going on for forever. You know, I've been talking about Ugarte for a long time now, in regards to, you know, him coming to Manchester United and what's going to happen. What's the deal with Ugarte? What's going on with Ugarte? What really is the deal with it, you know, at the end of the day? And this has been the whole saga, what's been going on. It's like a soap opera. It's like an EastEnders, if you know what EastEnders is. If you know, you know. EastEnders is a sitcom in England that used to come on, that still comes on every single night. Monday to Friday, actually. Monday to Friday, apart from sometimes Saturday and Sunday, there's a rerun. And it's been going on for the last 45 years. 45 years. It's a madness. That's it, can go along. Good morning, everyone. I'm fine. What about you? We are good, everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. Fan, good morning, my bro. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. He is Man United. Have a new bid for Atlanta. Player Ederson. Absolutely. Manchester United are inquiring about the services of Atlanta. I'm going to bring into that. But there was a rumour yesterday that Manchester United are willing to spend 60 million on Ugarte. Now, let's get this straight, right? Let's get this straight. Ugarte is not going to be 60 million. Man United are not going to pay 60 million for Manuel Ugarte. The media in England and the media around the world, and Europe in particular, they love to do spins in regards to overpricing Man United players. For example, add an extra 10 million onto the price that Man United are going to pay. Man United are not going to pay 60 million for Ugarte. It'll be around 48 with incentives, around that level. Okay, so the price has been extortionated in regards to trying to make it look like Man United are overpaying. It's trying to make us look incompetent, which we have to remember that this isn't the amount. This is what the media do in regards to Manchester United. This is what they like to do. They like to throw us off guard. They like to create these agendas in the media, a bit like they do with other players in our squad that they've done in the past. This is what they love to do at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, we don't take the media as gospel. In other words, don't take it as seriously as some people take it. Because the rival fans, they would jump on this and they'll say, oh, you see, you paid that much money for Ugarte, blah, blah, blah. And this is what they do to try and create agendas, to try and say that we're buying success, you know, blah, blah, blah. We're not. At the end of the day, if Man United wanted to, they could have delved into their kitty and they could have purchased Ugarte if they want to. But subject to popular belief, Manchester United do have the money for Ugarte. They do, but they're just not overpaying. Of course, Maria, always the news, but I have to see how the people are doing first. The people what matter. The people what matter. Have to see how you guys are doing. Yes, good morning, everyone in the house. We hope you are. We are getting. Here we go. Yes. Today, we hope so. It's getting closer. You can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel the energy. I can feel the here we go coming very, very soon, of course. Ugarte pay Mount Casemiro and Sancho. yeah, definitely. Mark, good morning. How you doing, Mark? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, the Red Devils. Good morning, everyone. It's good to have you all on board. I don't care who got this young 23. Pay the money. Pay the money. At the end of the day, my opinion is, and this is my opinion. This is my honest opinion, and you don't have to agree with this, right? You guys don't have to agree with it. This is democracy. We're not allowed. You don't have to agree with everything that we hear. Do you know what I mean? But I would say this. When we sold Pelistri to Panathinaikos for around 6 million euros, haven't we? We sold 6 to 10 million euros, around that mark. Just put the money towards Ugarte and just get the player. Just get it. Just get him. That's all I care about. You know, at the end of the day, look. We need to get this money. We need to get this player through the door. You know, I know that PSG are digging their heels in, and I know that INEOS are penny pinching, etc. We just need to get this deal through the door, because at the end of the day, we don't want to leave this deal too late. Because at the moment, here we go, can be from now until next Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. The here we go could be any time between that time. And we just need to get this deal through the door. I really would like to see Ugarte. I would have liked to see Ugarte on Saturday against Brighton, but now it's slowly looking like that isn't going to happen. And this is the problem with it at the moment. We need to get this player through the door ASAP. We need to get it done quickly. And the only way we do this is just by giving PSG a little bit extra. Just give them a little bit extra. Because yes, we need to save money. I know INEOS have debt. I know we have debt. I know that. But Man United do need to get these players through the door, in my opinion. But 60 million, it's not happening. That is not the deal that is going to happen. At the end of the day, the media are going to spin this 60 million. That's the buzzword at the moment. The 60 million is the buzzword. That's the media narrative, of course, in regards to that. And don't worry, though. Ugarte will be a Manchester United player. I'm pretty certain of that. I'm pretty certain that Ugarte, in no time, will be a Manchester United player very soon, guys. So don't worry about that. I'm 80% sure. I'm not going to change my mind on this 80% sure thing. I'm not going to change it, of course. Let me just read some of these comments out. Good morning, Mark. Yes, Mark. I, for one, am happy that we got Ugarte. Now all the players must now show the balls on the pitch and get the job done. We're challenging for everything this season. Glory, Man United. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely, 100% spot on. Ugarte is a winner, and Ugarte has that South American, you know, that aggression, that will to win. A bit like what Licha Martinez has, you know. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those two players in the squad, to be honest, in the team. And matching up together. I'm really looking forward to that. I feel like, you know, these two players are going to drive us forward. You know, Ugarte is going to be that engine in midfield, and we're going to be, you know, much more potent from the midfield position, for example. Do you know what I mean? So really excited to see them two play. And yes, no one can mess about. No one can mess about. Of course, there's no messing about now. We got a new ownership. We got a new structure. No down tooling. No more of that moaning, no more of those tweets, no more of those Belfast nights, you know, those great nights in Belfast. None of that is going to be happening next season. Abada, how you doing, my friend? Abada Jeffrey, good to see you on board. Hope you're doing well, my friend. If we can able to pull off the deal before 24 to 48 hours, it is 24 to 4th 8 hours is going to be awesome for everyone in the house. You know what? I hope we can pull off the deal by this week. You know, I really do hope tomorrow will be a big day. Another big day. Friday is usually a big day in regards to Manchester United. It will give us a big boost for the Brighton game on Saturday, of course. Tough game on Saturday at the end of the day, by the way. So it will give us a big boost in regards to that, guys. It would, absolutely. Bashir, good morning, my friend. How you doing? I don't know if I said good morning, but good morning anyway. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Sal. Any idea if Ugarte good with the football possession? We know he's a defensive beast. Yes, mate. Absolutely. He is an absolute baller. I know that people are going to try and downplay his footballing abilities, ability to bring the ball out from the midfield into the attacking areas. He is a baller, mate. If I was you, mate, I would go to YouTube and just type down Ugarte. This guy is a baller. He's skillful. You see him nutmegging players. He's got skill. He's got aggression. He's a very good player. The problem is, right, is that PSG is a completely different enterprise, completely different animal in regards to the way they deal with things, the way they deal with their players, etc. Not many people work out at PSG, which is why PSG haven't won the Champions League, regardless of all the money that they have spent over the years. You know, they still haven't won the Champions League. So at the end of the day, don't believe the narratives that you hear that he's got no technical ability, he can't bring the ball forward. The guy is a baller. Hence the reason that INEOS want the player so bad and Ten Hag wants the player so bad. As they said, they're in love with the player, and Ugarte, of course, is in love with Manchester United. Who wouldn't be in love with Manchester United at the end of the day? Mark, I just want Ugarte to play against Liverpool. It show everyone with his debut talking about Salah, Jota, Nunes, Diaz in the process. I forgot about the Diaz thing. Diaz, doesn't he play for Uruguay as well? So it will be a decent matchup there at the end of the day. Yes, I would love to see him against Liverpool, but I would like to see him against Southampton before Liverpool, of course, playing in the game, get a little bit of match fitness in there. I would like to see that, but against Liverpool, it'll give everyone a boost in that midfield. You know, the crowd will be up for it. Ugarte will be up for it first game. Putting the foot in. It's going to be, you know, it's exciting when you think about it. Really looking forward to it at the end of the day. Really am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to him finally signing for Man United. We've been talking about it for months, you know. Hopefully we get it done. Hopefully we get it done very soon, sooner than later. Good morning from Dubai. How you doing, my brothers from Dubai? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope the weather is fine. Weather's always fine in Dubai, of course. Maybe a little bit too hot, but it's lovely. We love it. We love it. Of course we love it. We love it. It is. We love the heat. We love the heat. When we have the ball, it's a game, but when we don't, it's a fight. Who said this? When we have the ball, it's a game, but it's a fight. I'm not too sure, mate. Maybe you can quote me the name. Probably someone legendary, probably one of the great managers. Was it Brian Clough who said something like that? You know, it is a fight at the end of the day. It is. When you haven't got the ball, you have to fight. You do. And we've been a bit weak when it comes to that. You know, over the years, we've been counter-attacked. You know, we attack sometimes and then we're worried about the counter-attack. That's the problem that we've had for a number of years now, not just under the Ten Hag period. We've had this problem for a number of years now. It's been an issue at the end of the day. So, yeah, I mean, now Ugarte is coming in. It's gonna, you know, we're gonna have that bit more solid. Oh, it's an Ugarte quote. Well said, brilliant, brilliant quote. He's on my side already. We love him already, mate. Absolutely, we love him already. Let me just go up to these comments that I missed out. I never miss comments, me. Not at all, not me. I don't care. Ugarte is young, 23, pay the money. Yeah, I read that one, I think. Ugarte will probably be sub against Liverpool because he hasn't had any pre-season football. Most likely, unless he can play against Southampton. I mean, it's looking unlikely now that our dream of him playing against Brighton is not going to materialise into reality, of course. So our dream of him playing against Brighton is a bit like 20-30% at the moment. The deal's still not done. So yeah, Southampton. We play Southampton first, don't we? So let's hopefully he plays against Southampton, of course. Let me just get this one. Carl Lacey, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Ugarte will probably be yeah, I just read that one. Sorry, reading that. Abada, how you doing? Abada Jeffrey, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the comment. Why is English media treating Man United like this? Every player we sign is also say we're overpaid. Yeah, for the player, but it's other teams sign players they don't talk about it. It's the problem. My problem is why? Because we're Manchester United, mate. Hated, adored, never ignored. That is what Manchester United are. That is what everyone knows. That quote. They just hate us. I don't know why, because at the end of the day, we gave them a job at the end of the day. We gave these media clowns a job at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, they're just hating on us. They're always going to hate on us, even though, because we've been so successful. We caused them a lot of pain over the years. We caused them a lot of, some of those media outlets that we're talking about, they were ex-professionals. And we caused them a lot of pain, and they're still feeling the scars from that, unfortunately. And with this, they feel like venting against Man United, being negative against Man United is the way to be, to make them feel better. Let them make themselves feel better. We concentrate on winning games, and we'll concentrate on winning trophies. And by them overpricing players, it tries to downplay our negotiation skills. It makes us look incompetent. Of course, that's why they want to do it, of course. Mark Heyman, Ederson discussion is great news. We should sell the dream now. Show him the dream is real this season and sign him next summer. Yeah, he should come in and replace Casemiro. Now, there were rumours about Ederson coming to Manchester United. Now that Ugarte looks likely to come to Manchester United, that deal doesn't look like happening anytime soon. But there was also a word that Manchester United could be going in for Ederson next season, 2025. Man United could do a pre-agreement with Atalanta to get Ederson in. Of course, Casemiro is getting on a little bit. We do need to move on from Casemiro. One more year for Casemiro, who knows if his legs go. We do need to get a replacement for Casemiro as well. So Ederson has been in talk of the town, really, in regards to next season, 2025. So 2025, basically, Ederson will be our Ugarte, basically. So it could be 2025, Ederson could be coming through the door, which, you know, I rate him as a player. Of course, Atalanta had a historic season last season, winning the Conference League, of course. Watched them in the Super Cup final, weren't too impressed. But obviously they were playing Real Madrid, and it's a little bit unfair to judge them on that game, of course, because he had a lot to do, Ederson, in that game, of course. Mark, Diaz is Colombian, mate. Oh, yeah, mate. Ruben, is he? Is he? Nunes, I'm talking about, mate. Nunes. Sorry. Nunes, I'm talking about. Yeah, Nunes, I'm talking about, pal. Yeah. Well, we don't care. They're Scousers anyway. Who gives a damn? They're Scousers. Brian Fiskett, when you think that Chelsea paid for Caicedo 150 million, it's a bargain, absolutely, mate. But we're not. At the end of the day, we're not Chelsea, are we? Chelsea are crazy. I don't know how they're getting away with this, by the way, Brian. I don't know how they're getting away with all this news. News that they want to sign Federico Chiesa as well, coming through the door. Man, come on, where they getting this money from, guys? Something dodgy is going on. Have we not read the memo or something? What's going on? It's crazy. It's crazy. Ugarte must come now before Liverpool. Yes, I really want him before Liverpool. What a boost that will give us before Liverpool. If we get Ugarte before Liverpool, what a boost that will be in the midfield. Don't worry, we have the proper Uruguayan, mate. We have the proper one. We've got him in the bag. In the bag. The best Uruguayan to play in the Premier League. Is he better than Cavani? Will he be the best Uruguayan to play for Man United? Yes, he will. He will. Don't worry about that. Ugarte quote. Yes, of course. Brilliant quote that, by the way. Thank you for sharing it, Mark. Absolutely brilliant quote. Salam alaikum. What's going on? Lies around me. I hope you're doing well. Wa alaikum salam. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Glory Man United. Ugarte is going to transform our team very well. I think we are going to conquer this season. Do you know what? I love the positivity about that. I really do, because I feel the same. I feel like we're going to challenge this season. There's many people who want to downplay Man United, say, nah, we're going to challenge for top 4. It's only going to be top 4. It's not top 4. The squad is good enough to challenge. Our squad right now, let's be totally honest, right, guys? Guys, let's be honest with you, right? I want to be totally honest with you guys. I am always honest anyway, but I want to tell you this, right? Man United's squad, is it better than Arsenal's? Because I look at Arsenal's squad and I look at it man for man, right? I look at their squad man for man. And I look at Odegaard, and I look at Bruno, I look at Martinelli, then I look at Garnacho, I look at Jesus, then I look at Rasmus and Xerxes, and of course, and then I look at their right wing, God knows who plays on their right wing these days, but Jesus, I look at Jesus, and then I see Rashford and Ahmad and players, and I'm like, you know what, are they really better than us? Are they really better than us? I look at the defence and they got Saliba, yeah, they got Gabriel, we got Licha and we got De Ligt. Are they really better than us? We got Mazraoui, you know. Are they really better than us? They're not better than us, man. So if Arsenal can challenge for the title, why can't we challenge for the title? We have to have this mentality. We have to have this belief that we can do it. We can do it. Our squad is strong. Look at our squad on paper. If we get Ugarte in, who's to say we can't challenge? We win the game on Saturday. We win the game against Southampton. If we beat Liverpool at Old Trafford, who's to say we can't go on a magnificent run and win the title? Who's to say that? Anything can happen, guys. This is football at the end of the day. Aston Villa got in the top 4 for crying out loud. Do you know what I mean? This is football for crying out loud. Do you know what I mean? Anything can happen. We're Manchester United. We should have these aspirations to challenge for titles. That's what our brain should be at. We should be there. We should be trying to challenge for the title, of course. Mawia, when we have a ball, it's a game. When we don't, it's a fight. Ugarte said it in intro. Ugarte is in the front of Licha and De Ligt. Oh my goodness, Mawia. You know what? You're getting me fired up. You're getting me fired up now. I'm feeling the adrenaline rushing through my veins right now. I love this mentality. You know what? I love this mentality. I love this. Already thinking about what's going to happen on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? We got Lee Chat and we got Ugarte. We got that shield. We're going to scare the living daylights out of them. In the past, under Sir Alex Ferguson, United always had players that were scary. Scary. Yap Stam, Nemanja Vinic. Of course, we have players like that. Nutters, Roy Keane. Absolute nutters. We need more nutters in our team. That's what we need. More nutters in our team. Absolutely. We need those nutters, man. We ain't got enough nutters at the end of the day. We got too many soft little, I want to touch the ball. I don't want to get hurt, my hair. We don't need any more of that anymore. We need nutters in that team, guys. We do. Absolutely. Irfan. I like the transfer for now. Young player, 25, 23, 26, 23, 18. Ugarte's 23. Absolutely, Ugarte's got a lot to learn as well. He's still young. He can develop. And under the stewardship of Erik ten Hag, of Ruud van Nistelrooy, of René Hake, we can improve him and make him into an elite midfielder, a world-class midfielder. I already think he's a fantastic player. But we can make him even better with the stewardship of a world-class manager like Erik ten Hag. Mark. Guys, you just take this for the English media. United signed Anthony and he has 3 goals in 2 assists so far and is labelled pathetic. City signed Grealish and he has 3 goals, 3 assists and he's world class. Mate, this has been happening for years, mate. If you look at the ex-pros, those ex-players, if you look at their top 11 of all time, it's rarely that they include a Manchester United player in that. Look how downplayed Andy Cole is. Look how much they downplay Andy Cole. Look how many goals that guy scored, right? Look how many penalties. He didn't even score penalties. He didn't take penalties. And look how many goals Andy Cole scored. You know, it's rare that they even suggest that Cristiano Ronaldo is in their top 11 of all time, even though the guy won a Ballon d'Or and scored 40 goals from the midfield. Do you know what I mean? It's rare that they do that. Eric Cantona. You know, they don't talk about these guys. Like I always said, Bergkamp's a fantastic player, but Eric Cantona was better. You know, but it's rare that they talk about Eric Cantona like that. It's rare that they put Eric Cantona in the top 10 Premier League players of all time. It's very rare. I hardly see it at the end of the day. Roy Keane, they love to put Vieira in front of Roy Keane when Roy Keane was a better player. You know, and he got the better of Vieira loads of times. You know, Yap Stam, Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Dennis Irwin is always under the radar, of course. They never like to put Dennis Irwin in the top left backs of all time. You know, they don't like putting Gary Neville in the top right full backs of all time. They don't like putting Schmeichel as the best goalkeeper in Premier League history. They don't like it. They hate us. Hated, adored, never ignored, as usual. Nunes, as you were going, yeah, absolutely. The boxer. What's the boxer, mate? Irfan, Adam Wharton, Man United 90 million next year. Who knows? Big season for Adam Wharton this season. Didn't play too well at the weekend. Of course, lost to Brentford. I think he got taken off. But very, very good young player, can be nurtured into a very, very good player. Of course, I rate him highly. But this season, Irfan, a big season for Wharton. Absolutely huge season for Wharton. It's his chance to prove that it wasn't a one-off. It's his chance. Mark, 90 million. Yeah, 90 million. 90 million. Yeah, my goodness. 90 million. Yeah, it is a lot though, Irfan, for Wharton. To be honest with you, mate. Absolutely. A bit over. Morning, Grayo. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you again this morning. Morning's out. We've got to go to work in half an hour, so can't stay too long. Big up, Grayo. Big up in the chat. Big up, Grayo's a legend in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me, mate. I hope you're feeling good. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good, mate. Mark. United don't do those deals anymore, mate. Those deals are gone. Yeah, the deals are gone, mate. Absolutely down the drain, of course. Those deals are no longer there. Morning, Tony. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, Man United have got a new structure now. They changed. They're not going to overpay. They're not going to pay too much for players, etc. Fan, I too watch more than 10 games in the Premier League. Arsenal is better than Man United fan. Mate, I'll tell you like this, right? Arsenal are much more in their development than Man United, but playing pretty football doesn't win trophies, mate. Playing pretty football doesn't win trophies. If Arsenal are so great, why can't they do it? Why don't they do it in Europe? You know what? They play pretty football. They're further along in the development. But mate, they've won nothing. At the end of the day, Ten Hag's won 2 trophies in 2 years. They've won nothing. Arsenal traditionally have always played nice football. But that team is not a great team. It's not a team that I think, oh my God, Arsenal, oh my God, it's nothing. If you compare it to the 98, the 2002, the 2014, no chance. They don't even touch them. They don't touch them. Now, in regards to Man United and their squad and man for man, right? Man for man, Arsenal are not are on par with Man United. Think about it. Martinelli, who's better, Martinelli or Garnacho? Garnacho. Who's better, Rasmus Xerxes or who's their striker up front? No, Nketiah doesn't play for him anymore, Jesus. I'm going to have to say that is quite even. Rasmus and Xerxes, you know, who's better? Then you look at Rashford and you look at Ahmad, and then you look at their midfield and you're thinking to yourself, Saka, yeah, I'll give him Saka. But then you look at Casemiro. He's better than their midfield. He's more experienced, won 5 Champions Leagues, you know. He's better. Yeah, they have like probably the other one. If we get Ugarte, then we could say that our midfield is better than Arsenal. We can. Mainu is better than Arsenal, what they have. It's better. Let's look at let's look at defence now. De Ligt and Licha. Gabriel and Saliba. Which one's better? De Ligt and Licha. So you can argue that Man United have the better goalkeeper as well. You can argue that Man United, in regards to man for man, are better than Arsenal. The only thing is, they have had more time to work on a system. They've been with Arteta a long time. But at the end of the day, they're serial bottlers, mate. When you retire, you're not going to say, oh, we play pretty football. Good morning, Kingdom. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you on the chat again. I hope you're doing well. Alex, why on earth United fans cream over Arsenal squad? They can't win anything. Exactly, I'm fed up with this. You know that, this creaming over Arsenal business. Fan, I love you, mate. But come on. This creaming over Arsenal, not only him, other outlets, you know why it is, mate? And I'll tell you why, Alex. Because the majority of media outlets are Arsenal fans. A lot of these people who do fan channels, etc., want to actually suck up to the media, and a lot of them are Arsenal fans. And a lot of them love it when you praise Arsenal, when you stroke their ego. For example, football is about winning trophies, mate. Man United need a boy. I hope so. It's men's football. I hope we get it. Definitely hope it. To buy, I think you mean. Yeah, Man United do need to buy players. Of course, we are, and we're getting on with it. Arsenal are bottlers' jobs. They are bottle jobs. 13 and above. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Arsenal are bottle jobs. Absolutely are bottle jobs. Cyprian Joe, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. We need to win our first 10 games. So, yeah, I believe that we can, mate. I believe if we beat Brighton and then we go on to beat Southampton, the big one is against Liverpool, of course. We can't look too far ahead in regards to Liverpool. But if we go to if Liverpool come to Old Trafford and we defeat them, what a morale boost that will be for the team. What a morale boost that will be going forward, if you know what I mean. Winning against Liverpool. Having won the opening first few games. I think we could do it. Just keep the faith, guys. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Which one do you do? Do you that one or that one? Do you remember that one? That one. I'll give you a little secret, right? Whenever I used to watch Man United back in the day, and you know, I always used to do this before the game. Sir Alex Ferguson used to do it as well. Not many people know that. Yes, Brian asks anal. Yeah, exactly. They got a thing with that, isn't it? Arteta, Arsenal, Arsene Wenger. They have got a thing. They got a thing for the Arsenal. Yeah, lies around me. Ugarte in midfielder, Casemiro and Bruno really will make us hard to beat. Exactly. With De Ligt, Martinez, Euro, Xerxes, Onana gives us really strong spine. Premier League champions, my friend. That is what it's all about. That's what I'm talking about. You look at that squad now and you start thinking, my goodness, that's actually quite a strong squad. We have to get Ugarte through the door now. We're not going to get carried away. But if we get Ugarte, but imagine we got Ugarte. Imagine we got Ugarte and we brought in a left back as well. There's no excuses now. This is the third season for Erik ten Hag. There is no excuses now. Look, we're not here we support the manager, but we support Manchester United above all. This team is better than people are trying to make out. This squad is good now. We've got some good players in there. We've got a solid defence. For goodness sake, we have Euro as a substitute. We have De Ligt and Euro. Do you know what I mean? Evans and Maguire don't even come close now. You got to say that it's exciting times for Man United. You have to at the end of the day. Mark, how you doing? If Erik ten Hag can arrange for some Tony one-on-one talks between Ugarte and Captain Insane Okino, imagine that. Just to pass on the nutter mentally, checking Vieira and killing Haaland. Can't wait. Absolutely, mate. Do you know what? One of the most beautiful moments was when Roy Keane went in for that tackle against Haaland, because I remember what he did to Roy Keane when Roy Keane got that injury and left him out of the season. You know, and when I was waiting for that tackle. I don't know about you, but I was waiting for that tackle on Alf-Inge Haaland at that time. I was waiting for it, and he absolutely nailed him. Nailed him, and I love that about Roy Keane. Yes, I would absolutely arrange a boardroom meeting between Roy Keane and Ugarte to discuss tactics. I would love that, definitely. Fan, what club win more? The Sky Sports name the club. What club win more? The Sky Sports name club. Sky Sports don't love Man United, mate. Even our ex-pros go against it. It's a narrative that they do, and this is through history. Richard Keys don't like Man United. Former Sky, of course. Andy Gray don't, of course. And there's another people on there. Jamie Carragher, of course, they don't. You know what I mean? Arsenal are serial bottlers. Yes, Brian, absolutely serial bottlers. Just catching up with these messages. Bottlers will be bottlers at the end of the day. Bottles will be bottlers. Abada Jeffrey, with the way that INEOS are operating now, I think in the years to come, we are going to have back to the glory days, because they are doing a great job, something the Glazers could not do for years, because the Glazers don't care about the club, mate. At the end of the day, INEOS want Man United to be successful. INEOS have put their own money into the club, 1 billion of it. Of course, Man United reflect on INEOS as well, and INEOS is a big company, so they reflect on them as well. With the Glazers, they were given Manchester United. They did not earn Manchester United. They were given them from their father, of course. So at the end of the day, they're not really interested in Manchester United being successful. They only turn up for the odd FA Cup final and League Cup final to show face. They don't really care about football. At the end of the day, they dragged us through the mud for all these years. I just hope in the future that INEOS get an opportunity to purchase the club 100%, because I do want us to be sold. I do want the debt cleared, and I want the Glazers out. And it's Glazers out forever. Glazers out. Absolutely, every single day. I'm never going to forget that. Grayo, feeling okay, mate, thanks. I have mentioned this before, but I have £20 at 25 for 1 for winning the Premiership this season, mate. That is money well spent. Don't be surprised if something amazing happens this season. Something amazing could happen this season, my guys. Absolutely. Don't be surprised if it happens. Be positive. Always be positive in regards to Man United. It's always important to stay cautious optimism, of course, but be positive. I believe that something special will happen this season, guys. Absolutely. Just keep the faith. Like Irfan, keep the faith. Arsenal's good only in the Premier League, in no cup. No, but the thing with Arsenal, right, they sacrifice all the trophies. They think, oh, you know, they call the Champions League a glorified cup competition, which is the biggest disrespect I've ever heard, right? Just remember, right, the Busby Babes, right, they died for this competition of the Champions League, the European Cup by then. They died for that trophy, right? Then you got Arsenal fans saying, it's a glorified cup competition. You know what I mean? I will never forgive that. At the end of the day, you can say, look, we're concentrating on the Premier League. We want to win the Premier League. We're desperate to win the Premier League. Don't go and slag off the most important trophy in world football, which is the Champions League. Don't do that. At the end of the day, the Champions League, Man United were pioneers of the Champions League. We were the first English club to believe in the Champions League. And then they're here talking about cup competitions. We're not interested in that cup. We're not interested in that cup. Then go and win the Premier League then. If you're not interested in that, if you want to get knocked out the FA Cup and the League Cup and the Champions League, go for it then. Man United won all of them. Man United won a treble. You know what I mean? Without 115 charges as well. We won it with kids. So, you know what I mean? Just go and achieve something, Arsenal, right? Then try and criticise. You have not a leg to stand on. You've never won in Europe. You won the Cup Winners' Cup. What? And you made a bloody song about it. The trophy doesn't even exist anymore. You made a song about the 1-0 to the Arsenal. Do you remember that? You made a song about the Cup Winners' Cup, mate. Do you know what I mean? And you're trying to downplay the Champions League. Make it make sense, my guy. Make it make sense. Absolutely madness, some of these Arsenal fans. Honest to God. They do my nut. Good morning, Luke. How you doing? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Karina, how you doing? Karina Mason, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Win Europa and get top 4 this season. It's too soon to challenge for the title. That's an opinion. I believe if we win the Europa, let's be honest, if we win the Europa, Karina, and we we get top 4, it's a good season, we have to admit. Where we are, it's a good season. But I believe we've got the talent to do it. I do believe we got the talent to do it, guys. I don't care. I believe we got the players. We have to believe. If we're not going to believe, who's going to believe in us? We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in the players. I want this to resonate to the players. I want this to get to the players. I want them to believe that we can challenge for this title. I want them to believe. It's all about belief up here, mate. You know, positivity is contagious. It's contagious. Mawia, me personally, United have a better players than us. Or me too, Mawia. Me too. I absolutely 100% wholeheartedly agree with that. Because at the end of the day, you look at our players man to man. Yes, they have some players there that we might be better than us here and there. But the majority is Man United. I told you, I went through the team. The majority is Man United. The majority of the Man United squad is better than Arsenal's. Let's be totally honest. Who is Trossard at the end of the day? Do you know what I mean? You have to look at this. Jesus is a Man City reject. Can't score to save his life. Martinelli, he's not even on Garnacho's level. It's just that they have a way of playing which is entertaining, you know, and they got the momentum which to help them win the odd game, which they were lucky with the fixture list, of course, that they built that momentum, etc. But 100%, Brian, yeah, 100%. Real Madrid. Real Madrid is in the house again. Look at Casemiro last tweet. He saw the Ugarte news. Definitely, mate. Definitely, mate. Let me have a look at Casemiro's last tweet, actually. I haven't checked it out. Sorry, mate. Let me check it out. Let me check this tweet out from Casemiro. Let me just have a look. His last tweet, yeah? He's got a smiley face with a hammer and a wrench with a strong thing. Big up Casemiro. Casemiro, he's our man. He's the snowman. That guy, he's the man. He's the man. Don't worry about Casemiro. He's got us. Casemiro and Ugarte in the midfield. Who loves that sound of that? Who loves it? Mainu, Casemiro, Ugarte. You to me. From you to me. You to me. You to me. Oh my goodness. Casemiro, Ugarte, Mainu. My goodness me. Blended. Splendid. Splendid. I'll take that all day long, mate. I'll take that all day long. Wrapped up in a bun. Yes, Gary, Gory, you mean Gory or Gary? Gary, what's Gary? I'm sorry, mate. Hi, Sal. Good morning. Free Ugarte, Garrett. Free Ugarte. Good to see you back, Garrett. I hope you're doing well. How's life? Hope everything is good. Hope you're doing splendid, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Just catching up. Gary Neville, say Arsenal to win the Premier League on Sky Sports. Gary Neville is a sellout. Gary Neville always loves to downplay himself. He loves to downplay Man United. He's a negative man. Don't worry about what Gary Neville has to say. They don't want Man United to win the title. Believe it. They don't want Man United to win the title. These guys are so caught up in their own selves that they don't want Man United to achieve anything anymore because they've achieved everything, and they don't want Man United to emulate them. So we have to take it with a pinch of salt. No one's saying good things apart from Roy Keane right now. Hanja Solo, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. From Indonesia, big up the Indonesian crew. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's lovely in Indonesia. Beautiful country. Hope you're doing well. So subscribe and like, guys. Thank you so much, my friend. Absolute legend. You absolute diamond, you. Absolutely. Lies around me. Ten Hag first season, we had the best Premier League defence. Exactly. Last year we had bad injury and many players off field problems. Exactly. 45 different centre-back combinations and not only Ten Hag's fault. Exactly. He was fixing the roof as well as picking a team, as Jim Ratcliffe said. We have to remember that. 60-odd injuries last season. Suspensions, whatnot, you name it. Off-field injuries. Sancho, Rashford, Maguire, Anthony, Greenwood. All these problems, plus the media barrage on top of Ten Hag as well was crazy. They didn't give him a chance. Crazy. For him to win the FA Cup last season, he deserves a bloody statue, if anything. He doesn't deserve criticism. My goodness me, my goodness. Admin TV, how you doing? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. Saying that Arsenal will win the league every year. Nothing will happen. Win the league. They want Arsenal to win the league. It's not that they think Arsenal win the league. It's that they want Arsenal to win the league. That's the difference. They don't think, they want. It's like when they say they don't think Man United can't win the league. It's not that they don't think Man United can win the league. It's that they don't want Man United to win the league. That's exactly what it is. Alex, apparently the Community Shield is a trophy, but the Champions League isn't. Yeah. Do you know what? It really upset me. I don't know what that guy was called. He's got a bald-headed fella on AFTV, and he said, the Champions League is just a glorified cup competition, right? And I like to say this, and I really want to say this loud and clear. I want to say this loud and clear. Manchester United, the Busby Babes died for that trophy, right? Okay? Manchester United, the Busby Babes, are the reason that you have a platform to qualify for the Champions League, my friend. Right? Show a little bit of humbleness, show a little bit of humility, and be grateful. Thank you, Man United, would be nice. Wouldn't happen though, would it? Would never happen. Alex, apparently the community, yeah, just read down, my apologies. Yeah, Liza Rami, we were the first English shot into European Cup, the FA were against it, yes, and this is why we had to fly back to England, and it ended up us having the terrible tragedy that occurred, of course, because of them, and now they thrive in it, financially, they thrive in it, you know, it's money for them, good for them. Thank you, Man United, thank you for everything you've done, thank you for your sacrifice. Why not that? Why not that? There should be a day in the calendar in the Premier League Canada that we have a minute's silence with all the trumpets and everything, thanking Man United for believing in English football in Europe. And we did. And it's thank you to Man United that there is a top 4 or top 5. You know, absolutely. Thank you, Man United. Liverpool's biggest achievement was because of Man United. Thank you, Man United. Cyprian. I am made to believe that happened to Fergie in the 80s is happening this with Ten Hag. Yeah, what comes around goes around. I believe what's happening at the moment, yeah, it is very parallel to what happens with Ferguson. He was famously one game from the sack, of course, one game from the sack when he played Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, and it was Mark Robbins who saved his job. I believe that Ten Hag had his Mark Robbins moment last season. I think it was the FA Cup, in all honesty. Why United keep this useless player like Anthony and cute small baby? Shah, who's the cute small baby? Oh, is Anthony a cute small baby? I don't think he's cute. It depends what you define as cute, obviously. You know, love is blind. At the end of the day, we don't know, you know what I mean? Anthony, he brings up opinion, Shah. At the end of the day, he brings up opinion. And some people love him, some people hate him. At the end of the day, I think it's a big season for many of those. I think it's a big season for Anthony. Of course, it wasn't the best season last season, but although he wasn't as bad as people think, one thing I love about Anthony, he wears his heart on his sleeve and he does fight for the cause. He doesn't moan, he just gets on with it, in my opinion. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kazi. How you doing, Kazi Mir? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Liza Rami, Chuckle Brothers, you to me, you to me, you to me, you to me. That is the true Chuckle. Definitely not. Ugarte and Casemiro are definitely not the Chuckle Brothers, though. Goodness me. Can you imagine that on ITV during the week? The Chuckle Brothers. Big up the Chuckle Brothers, by the way. Big legends, mate. R.I.P. to that geezer. Forgotten his name. Garrett, Cape Town, beautiful and sunny this morning. I would love to go to Cape Town one day, my friend. You will see me in South Africa, my friend. I would love to go there one day. Cape Town, Johannesburg. Yeah, I would love to go there, absolutely. I would love to see a football match there. I've always wanted to see the Kaiser Chiefs. I would love to go there one day. Soon come. Brian Fiskett, like the video for Sal. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. Brian's a legend, by the way. Absolutely. Don't forget. Absolutely. Facts. Thank you, Mus Miskett, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for joining me today, you absolute diamonds. Fan, Ten Hag FA Cup win against Liverpool, lost versus Liverpool, lost Man United. Ten Hag FA Cup win against Liverpool, lost Man City, lost to Man United. Lost Man United. I don't quite what you mean. Ten Hag FA Cup win, Liverpool, lost versus Man City, lost Man United. I'm not too sure about that. Ten Hag won the FA Cup, that's all I know. And he beat Liverpool and Man City in the final. Big up. Yes, mate, absolutely beautiful moment. One of the most beautiful moments post Sir Alex Ferguson, I believe. Do you agree? Was that one of the most beautiful moments post Sir Alex Ferguson? Do you think it was? I tend to think so. I think it was. So Hannibal news. Hannibal is between Leeds United and Burnley. Now, I prefer Burnley because obviously dirty Leeds and all that. I don't agree with him going to Leeds United. I would love him to go to Burnley. Good luck to the lad. Never really solidified his position in the first team squad. But I hope he can now because he's been on loan, a couple of times. I think it's about time he found his home. And I don't think it should be Leeds. Stay well away from Leeds. Well away from Leeds. Man United, Assas, yes, Man United family in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I don't know why I do that. I'm not in the army, but, that's one of those things. Big up. Lies around me, I'm not sticking up for Anthony, but I think he will have an awesome season because Mazraoui and Anthony used to play together and they were almost telepathic patterns of play at Ajax. Mate, you know what? Lies around me, you give me the positivity, you give me the poison, my friend. You give me that positivity that we need. We need that sort of positivity. At the end of the day, Anthony's staying at Man United this season, and we have to support the lad. We have to hope that he has a good season this season. Of course, Mazraoui, is very, very important. And it also works on the left side of the position as well, which is why I'm a big advocate for a left-back position, because Rashford and Garnacho work well with a left-back. We haven't had a natural-sided left-back for a long time now, guys. We do need a left-back in there. We do. Irfan, so now player in, and for next year, 6 in, Man United can have a new 11 next year. There might be, you never know, there might be. It's looking strong apart from Mainu and Garnacho, of course, definitely. De Ligt is going to be a beast, and Rasmus. Yes, he is going to be a beast. I've got a good feeling about De Ligt, and it's about time we played him. I feel we should play him on Saturday. People were saying, oh, rest him, he's not fit, he's not match fit. We need to play him. We need to play him. We need to get the best players on the pitch and get them working with each other. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Kazi, Martinez and De Ligt are a duo to force to be reckoned with. Absolutely, and it's going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. So excited about this news. So excited about De Ligt and Licha Martinez. And not only Licha Martinez and De Ligt, it's also about Euro as well. Euro coming in as well. It's that squad. It's reminding me of 1999. It's reminding me of this, What do you think about getting Frankie de Jong? No chance at all. He had his chance. Duff, out the way. To the left, as Beyonce said. To the left. We don't want de Jong. He had his chance. I know he wants to leave now. I know he's sucking up, and I know he's trying to butter us up and everything like that. But we're not interested. I can't believe it's not butter. Definitely not interested in that. No way. Liverpool lost versus Man United in the FA Cup. Man City lost to Man United. Man City lost to Man City. Man City lost to Man United in the FA Cup. No one on Sky Sports. Man United win FA Cup. 2 Rivers. I'm not quite. Yeah, that happened, mate. Nobody on Sky Sports say Man United win. Yeah, because they're jealous, mate. They wanted Ten Hag out. This is why Irfan. They wanted Ten Hag out, and they had an agenda all season against Eric Ten Hag, of course. So they wanted him out, of course. I'm calling it now. Anthony gonna get 15 goals this season. Boom. Said it. I said it. I hope you're right, lads around me. Good luck. I hope you're right, my friend. I really do. Big season for the right positions. Of course, there's Anthony. Rashford to play there. Garnacho to play there. And there's Ahmad as well. So at the end of the day, it depends. So there's going to be a fight between the players, of course. Who gets that position? Who gets that starting berth? Even Maguire have a good season. I believe so. Things are looking positive, guys. Things are looking up. We have to be very positive. We have to be enthusiastic. Things are looking good. I do believe that things are looking good, guys. Absolutely. The media is against us and for Arsenal. The media they love Arsenal, sorry. I believe they love Arsenal. They really absolutely overrate Arsenal. They have done for years, especially TalkSport and things like that. They really do, mate. There's a lot of Arsenal fans. Me coming from media side of things, I come from media, I come from music and stuff, and I used to go to Sky Sports and I used to go to these channels, BBC, etc. All Arsenal fans, my bro. All Arsenal fans. Absolutely. De Jong too soft for the Premier League. Look, the jury's out with Frankie de Jong. At the end of the day, he had his chance to sign for Man United, and he didn't sign for Man United in the time that we need him. He actually criticised Manchester. He slagged off Manchester, and I just don't think there's any coming back from that, in my opinion. I don't. Sadly, as it is for some people, I just don't think there's any coming back for that. I think we should let bygones be bygones and just let De Jong play for Barcelona and let him rot over there. Because at the end of the day, I forgive him, but we don't forget, of course. Must make it. It's just that they know that United are the biggest club in the world. Do you know what? There's a lack of gratitude in regards to Man United and what they've done for the Premier League, what they've done for English football. And I will argue this to the end. Do you know what I mean? I will say that they don't appreciate Manchester United. You know, they don't. And at the end of the day, we don't care anymore about them. We're just concentrating on winning, and we have to win. At the end of the day, they hate Man United because we are successful and we dominated the league for 25, 30 years, didn't we? But at the end of the day, if they look in their history books, right, they have a Man United to thank for a lot of what goes on in English football today, which includes the Champions League, of course. They have to thank Man United for a lot of it at the end of the day. And, you know, that's not coming anytime soon. And we don't expect it for them anyway. They can do whatever they like at the end of the day. They hate on us. Our duty is for us to be successful, of course. And that's it. Frankie's situation is like Sancho. Sancho's situation is mad at the moment. Of course, Man United are actively looking for a buyer for Jadon Sancho. But no one is coming to the front line in regards to Sancho. Dortmund showed how much they loved Sancho last season. They tweeted about him. It was like a long-lost brother. They were tweeting about him so much. The only thing with Sancho, and I don't like it in regards to Sancho, is that he still has the Borussia Dortmund signs up. He still has all the pictures of Borussia Dortmund. He has none on Man United on his Instagram. None. Zero. Zilch. At the end of the day. It's mad, isn't it? This is the club, and Eric, they diss the club and Eric. Yeah, Eric, you mean Eric Cantona? Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, they love it, mate. Let them do it. Adversity to the stars, mate. Adversity to the stars. Let them adverse to us. Let them show adversity. Let us get the adversity. That's fine. We're used to that. It's part of our DNA, adversity, right? Right? We had a tragic disaster in 1958, and we ended up winning the European Cup in 10 years later in 1968. To this day, Arsenal haven't won the Champions League. You know, let them hate on us. Let them criticise us. Do you know what I mean? Let them cry about it. We'll concentrate on winning. Oh yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo and his YouTube. Big up Cristiano and his YouTube. Something like how many millions in 24 hours? That guy is a machine. But at the end of the day, mate, Cristiano Ronaldo could sell a bit of his hair for millions. At the end of the day, that guy, you know, he could just, he don't need to make he don't even need to try, and he gets followers. The guy is absolutely a legend at the end of the day, and you know, best of luck to him with his new show. I think he's going to do something something along the rhymes of a Kim Kardashian sort of thing in regards to Cristiano Ronaldo. I wish him the best of luck. He's a great human being, by the way, Cristiano Ronaldo. Better human being than Messi, by the way. He's a great human being, and I absolutely got a lot of love for Cristiano Ronaldo. And I wish him all the best. You know, it's time to retire, and if he wants to keep himself busy. If that was me, I'd be sitting on a bench. Not on a bench, for goodness me, I'd be sitting on the beach. I'll be sitting on a beach if that was me, but he obviously wants to keep himself busy. Fair play to the lad, and I wish him and his family all the best, of course. Of course. I need the hard player like Vidic and Martinez and Ugarte. Yeah, De Jong is a soft player. Yeah, I agree, fan. Absolutely. We need those nutters in our team. As I said earlier in the show, we need nutters in our team. It's been a long time since we had those nutters in our team. We do need nutters in our team. Nutters like Roy Keane, nutters like Vidic, nutters like Yapstam, nutters like Licha Martinez, those type of nutters. Do you know what I mean? Even Mark Hughes was a nutter as well. We know that. Every one of our players back in the day was a nutter, even though they were quiet. Dennis Irwin, don't get it twisted. Dennis Irwin was a nutter. Gary Neville was a nutter. Rico, what's with the swear words, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm not. You almost get me demonetized, my friend, with those swear words. I'm not too sure. I take it as a compliment. Thank you very much, my guy. You are absolute legend. Thank you, guys. Absolutely brilliant show. But yeah, look, here we go could come at any time. Any time a here we go can come. It is very, very soon. It could come. Just be positive. Practice cautious optimism all the time, guys. Practice cautious optimism. At the end of the day, we have an exciting future ahead. We have a squad that is changing, that is getting stronger, that can compete. We're getting players in every position, of course, that is going to be stronger, that can compete. It's going to be, it's very promising. It's going to be a very, very promising season. I believe that we will achieve great things. Right? If it's not next season, it'll be the season after. But next season, I do believe that we will do big next season. Big things next season. I do believe it. It's 11 captains we need, and we have 5 or 6 right now. Philip, absolutely great comment. We do have 5 or 6 captains right now, but you need 11 captains. Man United notoriously had a whole squad of captains before. Even the bench were captains, you know, when you think about it. Wes Brown, John O'Shea, you know, they were captains too. You know what I mean? Every single player was a captain. Nicky Butt, they were captains, of course. We had so many captains within our squad, of course, and absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant comment. We do need 11 captains. We have 5 or 6 captains right now, and we do need more. We need 11 plus. We've got the best manager in England. Yes, we have, Randy. We have the best manager in England. We don't have Arteta, who's got a facelift. We don't have the arrogant Pep Guardiola, who pretends he cares, which he doesn't. He doesn't, trust me. We have Erik ten Hag, the man Erik ten Hag, Erik ten Hag's army, and I want to hear it loud and clear next season. I don't want any agendas. There's people online still to this moment, online, screaming their heads off on streams, on other streams. So, the ten Hag, it looks like bloody, was it Skunk and Nancy guy? The guy who looks like Skunk and Nancy. If you know, we know. Screaming, I went viral. 98 likes, Moe up. Make sure we get to 100, guys. 2 more. Come on, 2 more. And let's big up the subscribers as well. We need to get to 5,000 by the end of the season. That is the deal. Deal or no deal. Deal or no deal. To me, to you. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. You're legends. Yeah. At the end of the day, they were online, still screaming their heads off, still screaming about Ten Hag. Overly sensationalizing their opinion so that they go viral. This is what they do. They do that. Blah, blah, blah. They're sitting there with their scarf and that, thinking like they care. They don't care. They sit on their bums. They don't do nothing for charity. They don't do nothing. They just sit there and scream their heads off and spit a load of hate, guys. Stop spitting hate and start spitting love and positivity and believe in the process, my guy. Believe in the process. You know who I'm talking about. You'll see him online. You know, last night they were still screaming about Ten Hag and criticising and shouting and screaming. I can't deal with this, you know what I mean? These are grown men. Erik ten Hag, red and white army. Erik ten Hag's red and white army, my guys. We have to believe in this season that we can do special things, my guy. Absolutely, Brian. Thank you so much for the comment. We've got hard and big players now. Xerxes, Højlund, Casemiro, Ugarte, Martinez, De Ligt, Mazzarri, Onana. They are guys and they are all leaders. And one thing is as well, mate. One thing lies around me. They are young as well. They got time to develop. They got time to get there. 101 followers, guys. Thank you so much. You absolute legends. Let's push these videos to near touching 1,000 views. We need to do that. We need to get these algorithms up, and we need to challenge the elites. Those elites who sit there on their screens late at night screaming about Ten Hag, ball through this, ball through that. We need to fight with the powers that be up there. Those people who get too many viewers for their opinions, because their opinions are dead in the water. They are proven wrong last season. They are proven ridiculously stupid last season, and they were made to look silly at the end of the day. So people shouldn't really listen to them. Give the man the tools to do his job. Exactly, Randy, and he's getting them at the moment. I believe it's the first season. Of course, INEOS have done the best they can. If they get Ugarte, I mean, I would be happy if we signed a left back. That would be an absolute 10 out of 10 for me if they did that for the first season, of course. For the first season. Spot on, lies around me, always spitting the gospel, of course. Al Mac, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Will you be happy if we overpay for Ugarte? It's better to overpay than get the player to set the precedent of not overpaying. At the end of the day, we got money for Pelistri, of course. I would just buy Ugarte. Ugarte's 23. He's 23, he can improve. If we don't get Ugarte, it is a disaster. But as I said, I'm 90%. I'm never going to be 90, but I'm 80% sure that we will get Ugarte, that Ugarte will come through the door. He will be a Manchester United player. So, yeah, I believe we should pay him. Obviously not pay ridiculous amounts, but we should pay what they ask at the end of the day. He's only been at PSG 1 year, and they don't want to underpay. They don't want to lose their asset, of course, for very, very low, because they've only paid the money a year ago. Anthony is a Manchester United player. Anthony is a Manchester United player, and we back our own. We back Manchester United player, of course. We back them. If they wear that shirt, if they wear the heart on their sleeve, and they give 100% every single game, we can only support them. Our job is to support these guys. Guys, it's been a fantastic show. You absolute legends. Please stay for my new intro music. Absolutely. And let me know your thoughts. Guys, you absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a fantastic, intuitive, and educational show. As Simon Jordan said, what did he say? What does he say on his show? I might learn something, but most of all, so might you. What does that mean, actually? What does that mean? I might learn something, but more importantly, so might you. What does that mean, Simon Jordan? Is it more important that we learn than you? You got a lot to learn, Simon Jordan, listening to your opinion, mate. You got a lot to learn, mate. Know your role. Big up, Brian. Thank you so much for joining me. Absolute legends. Confirm Ugarte is Ugarte. Nearly, Bafaki. Thank you for joining the stream. Nearly. It's a waiting game at the moment, Bafaki. Thank you so much. He's nearly at Manchester United. It's coming, guys. Just be patient. It's coming. Here we go, it's coming. I'll bring it live. Guys. I'll bring it live. Cheers. Thank you, Randy. Sal, you're putting in the work. You keep going like this. Honestly, bro, you're going to blow up. Thank you, my friend. Humbly, it's nothing. I mean, I have to thank you guys. People like you guys around me. Honestly. I used to watch United stand at 300 subs. I can see you going big. Thank you, mate. Don't forget to big me up to Mark and everyone. Mark knows me. I followed him. I met him once. Legend he is, and he is a Man United fan. Absolute legend he is. Don't forget to big him up to him. Try and get me on the show. I should be on there. I need to give some opinions. I've got a lot of opinions to give, of course. I've got a lot of opinions to give. Guys, thank you so much, guys. I shall see you later on for Chatterbox. Don't forget to join me for Chatterbox. I'll be here 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Central European time, 5 p.m. Middle Eastern time, of course. So don't forget, you're absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me. I shall see you very, very soon. Be happy, be positive, guys. It's about to kick off. Don't worry about it.